Good morning, friends. Rise and shine. The world's been turning and everyone is waking. Rise and shine. On this new day, the morning light is breaking. Rise with the rest of us, shine like a pearl. Rise and show your love all around the world. Yes, rise like the bluebird, shine like the sun. Now's the time to rise and shine. Now's the time to rise and shine. Let that sunshine into your home, into your heart. Let the sun shine in. Face it with a grin. Smilers never lose and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in. Face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. This morning is a gorgeous sunny morning. It's not too hot, which is just right for me. I can hear the birds singing. It's so beautiful. And I have my sleeveless shirt and I have my sandals on today because it's going to be a nice warm day. Not too hot, which is just perfect. Get outside today. Go on your bike, your skateboard, go play basketball at the park, go to the park, whatever works for you. But each day, get outside. Hey, Sandy, I'm calling to you. Hey, Ashraf, I'm calling to you. Hey, Ken, I'm calling to you. Hey there, Jake, I'm calling to you. Hey, Sophia, I'm calling to you. Hey, Vanny, I'm calling to you. Hey, Angela, I'm calling to you. Hey, Pradeep, I'm calling to you. Hey, friends, I'm calling to you. Hey, friends, I'm calling to you. Hey there, friends, I'm calling to you. Hey there, friends, I'm calling to you. Here's a beautiful painting of Canada, prepared by Jennifer Alamiet from Smithers, BC. It's called Our Home and Native Land. And you can see all the beautiful Indigenous symbols in this painting. Often symbols similar to the ones that are in totem poles or in special carvings or in special paintings, Indigenous, often with animals, the wolf, the bear, a salmon, a whale, the raven, the eagle. All of these animals have so much meaning for the Indigenous people. Turtle. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we are hosted is the Mississauga of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. And here where I live at Lake Simcoe, I walk the sacred land of the Chippewa and Ojibwe. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples. Yes, friends, I hope you remember First Nation, Métis, Inuit peoples were the first people here on this part of the earth that we call North America. They, the Indigenous people, referred to it as Turtle Island. And they have beautiful creation stories that tell of the beginning of time on Turtle Island, that which we now call Canada. I'm going to show you. This is our beautiful country. We've got 10 provinces, 3 territories, the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, 3 oceans that surround us, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Arctic. And if you look at a map of the whole world, this is where we are in Canada. And this is all of North America. Canada plus the US equals North America. And this is the part that is referred to as Turtle Island in the Indigenous community. Okay? I hope that helps for you to understand. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is happy and well. And I hope you are happy and well also. And what does it mean to be well? Well, you're feeling calm, you're feeling good, you're eating healthy food, you're drinking lots of water to keep your body hydrated. Hopefully, your mind is not feeling too confused or angry or frustrated or upset. I'm hoping we're all learning strategies so that we can be somewhat calm. And if you're feeling angry or upset or confused, you can talk to someone in your family, you can phone a friend, you can talk to one of the teachers. There's lots of possibilities. You can go take a break, go and lay down and take a break, or sit down, or lay down, or listen to music, read a book, do some art, write in your journal, all sorts of things. You can count backwards from 30. You can do some meditation. You can do some deep breathing. Lots of ways to keep you sort of calm. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. This sacred land we walk upon, with every step we take. The sacred land we walk upon, with every step we take. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. Standing like a tree with my roots growing down, my branches wide and open. Pour down the rain, pour down the sun, pour down the love to a heart that is open to be standing like a tree. It's all about love. Love is the only answer. Love is the way to go. Love, 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 love. Let our circle grow a little louder. Love is the only answer. Love is the way to go. Ho, ho. Love, 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 love. Let our circle grow. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. You know, every time I get together with you, I feel all right. I feel so much better, especially in the afternoon when we're online together and we can see each other and talk to each other. It just fills my heart, and I hope it fills your heart also. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. If you're feeling troubled, it'll vanish like a bubble if you only take the trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a moose kissing a goose? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay, the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little guy stopped to suck his thumb, and they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. That's where ants go if it's raining. They go down into the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two. The little guy stopped to tie his shoe, and they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little guy stopped to climb a tree, and they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Then ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four. The little guy stopped to close the door, and they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching five by five. The little guy stopped to look at a beehive, and they all went marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. Remember I was telling you yesterday, that sound boom, boom, boom is in a lot of camp songs or songs that we tend to sing in the summer, like this boom song. Boom, 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 my heart goes kaboom. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Was it you, Sophia? Was it you, Sandy? Was it you, Vanny? Was it you, Angela? Was it you, Jake or Ken, Pradeep, Ashraf? Was it you guys? Boom, 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 my heart goes kaboom. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Was it you, Miss Coulterman? Yes, I took the cookie from the jar. I don't really eat cookies, but if I took it, I would pass it on to my husband because he loves homemade sweets that I cook for him. Another boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Now that camp song really means boom, boom, ain't it great to be having fun and being happy with your friends. It's a good camp song. A lot of these songs are also good for marching because when you're at camp, you often have to walk from one building to another or one place to another. For example, maybe from the baseball diamond, you have to walk all the way down to the water to go swimming. Or you have to walk from your cabin all the way to the art building. And so songs like The Ants Go Marching or Boom, 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 my heart goes kaboom. Or this one, boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? All of those boom, boom, boom type songs are fun when you're with your friends and you're marching along to another part of the camp. Let's get our arms moving a little bit. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I sing it high or low, if I sing it fast or slow, do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Let's stretch. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I sing it high or low, if I sing it fast or slow, do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Let's go out. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I sing it high or low, if I sing it fast or slow, do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do what I'm doing, snap, follow, follow me. Do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I sing it high or low, if I sing it fast or slow, do what I'm doing, follow, follow me. Now, I am so proud of living in Canada. Here's a couple of things that remind me of Canada. The maple leaf. And these are our national colors for our flag. Red and white together. So proud of Canada, the country we live in. And one of the things I really love about Canada is diversity. The beauty about Canada is our country has people from all over the world living here. It's so beautiful. It doesn't matter the color of your skin or how tall you are or short or if you're fat or if you're skinny, or if you wear glasses or no glasses, or if you wear a hat or a hairband or no hat. We in Canada, we're accepting of all people. Now this is typically a song. I believe we did it last week on Mr. B's class. It's called Canada Is. But instead, I'm going to read it sort of like a poem. Canada is the Rocky Mountains. Canada is Prince Edward Island. Canada is a country made of love. Canada is La Belle Province, Quebec. Canada is the Yukon Miner. Canada is a country full of love. We have love for our neighbor of whatever creed or color. We have love for our cities and our valleys and our plains. The plains are like the flat part of Canada. We have a voice that is calling, telling all the world that we're willing to welcome them to this great land, for that's what Canada is. We have faith in our future. We're ready for tomorrow. We have faith in our children, for our futures in their hands. We have a voice that is calling, telling us to keep on hoping, for time will make this wild land great, and that's what Canada is. And this is the last verse. We have peace in our valleys. We're happy and contented. We have peace in our cities, and our boundaries have no chains. We have a voice that is calling, telling all the free people we're willing to show them how to live in peace. And that's what Canada is. It's true. We have such a beautiful country, and we want to live in peace. We don't want a lot of violence in our country. We want to teach love and kindness and peace. So let's look at a couple of things about diversity. It doesn't matter what color of skin you have. We accept everybody. Diversity means we accept everybody. Some students speak in sign language. That's their way to communicate. Some people in Canada live in cities, and some people live in the country, near the water or near a farm. Some people in Canada have pets, and some people don't have pets, and that's cool. All people talk body language. And that's what I mean by that is when I go like this, everybody knows Miss Coulterman means be quiet. We all tend to use some body language. Or if I go like this to the students, that means good job. You're doing a great job. Or if I do this to someone, what do you think that means? Stop. I might do that if someone's acting out in class. Instead of saying something, I might just do. But we can also high five someone or fist pump to say hello to someone. Oh, look. Everybody in Canada wears different clothes. This beautiful woman wears a sari. Some families have two houses to go to. Sometimes they go to mom's house Sometimes they go to dad's house. Some families have two moms. Some families have two dads. All sorts of combinations. Some families have grandparents living with them. Some have aunts and uncles living with them. Some people in Canada like to roll around. They like to ride in their wheelchair. This is what I was saying. Some families have two moms. Oh, look. Some people in Canada like to decorate their hands or their hair or wear special jewelry. Let's see, what else? What else is in Canada? Oh, this is kind of funny. Last week we were talking a lot about the oceans. We have oceans near Canada. We have the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Oh, this is a cool picture. This tells you that in Canada, parents work as a team. And look, here's Dad reading the nighttime story. This is a great picture for Father's Day coming up on Sunday, isn't it? Dads are so active in your lives. In Canada, some people are tall and some people are short. In Canada, it doesn't matter what toys you play with. Boys can play with dolls and girls can play with trucks. It's okay, and it doesn't matter what toys you play with. Some families have a big family. They're showing you all these puppies just to show you how some families are big and some families are just small, maybe just one child in the family. In Canada, we celebrate all sorts of traditions, like Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and, oh, this is cool. They're just saying that in Canada, everybody has different hair color and everybody can have different names. Let's see what's next. Oh, look. Here's another beautiful tradition. Look at this picture. A family honoring time together in their tradition, wearing their traditional clothing. That's the beauty of Canada. We accept all people. Oh, look at this. Some people in Canada love to dance. Wow. Some people in Canada are like gymnasts. They can climb up, up, up. Some people like spicy food and some people don't. I don't really like spicy food. I just like plain food and Italian food. Oh, everybody in Canada has different talents. So for example, these students are really good at running. And this student is really good at drawing. Everybody has a different talent. Oh, this is cool. Everybody in Canada finds places to relax. For example, sometimes under a tree, sometimes at the park, sometimes near the water, sometimes just in your own backyard. Everybody in Canada has different hair. Look at all these gorgeous heads of hair. Oh, this is cool too. We have so many different languages in Canada. It's beautiful. English and French are sort of our official languages. However, for example, the Indigenous people have languages that they speak, and all sorts of people across Canada have different languages that they speak. And this picture kind of represents the fact that everybody speaks their own language, but we can all be friends. Let's see what else is here. Oh, look, all these gorgeous people. Some people wear hats or turbans. I happen to wear a hairband. Some people wear their hijab. There's all sorts of different hats that people wear. Mr. B, our teacher, wears his turban. Some people in Canada wear a hearing aid to help them hear. Oh, interesting. Some people in Canada have special diets. Some people can't have dairy. Some people in our own class can't have gluten, dairy. Everybody eats differently, and everybody cooks differently. Oh, so many special pictures in this book. Oh, here's me, for example. Everybody has their own style of music that they love. Perhaps the music that I really enjoy might not be the same as you. Maybe you have your own style that you love to listen to. Oh, this guy is so lucky. He has 2 dads. So he's out bike riding with his 2 dads to honor Father's Day. Some people in Canada like to live a simple life where they do farming. And that's okay. That's all part of our lives. This is a really beautiful picture. In Canada, we accept all people and all religions. We're all the same on the inside, aren't we? Oh, and the last picture is of a beautiful rainbow. A rainbow is a beautiful sign for diversity, but a rainbow is also a beautiful symbol for Pride Month. I'm going to show you a rainbow here. For Pride Month. So I have my rainbow because it's the symbol we look at for Pride Month when we're honoring all the LGBTQ two-spirited people. The rainbow represents people of all diversity and all backgrounds. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow tune. All things on earth shall pass under the sky, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live and never die. Keep the music going, my friends. And now, for our breathing, we're going to use this beautiful rainbow. Anytime you need to get calm at your house, just think of a rainbow and go, breathe it in and out. 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 A rainbow's perfect for doing breathing with. 7 days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And today, my friends, is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be, good for you, Wednesday. And yesterday has already gone by. Yesterday was Monday. So today is Monday, and the month is June. Let's clap the months. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. And today is number 15, so it's Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. And I've got all the numbers to 15 on my calendar, but I really want to try them as ordinal numbers. So let's say them together. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. So today is June 15th. Good for you. Today in my sensory box, I have something that's probably in your kitchen. It's something really fun to play with, something fun to feel, and they come in the shape of an O. It's Cheerios. So you can have fun playing with them, or you can practice counting with them. You can use them to count with, or you can practice threading with them. Take a piece of string or thread or wool and practice putting Cheerios on. There we go. Practice putting them on. These are things you can do to keep yourself busy in the summer. Make a whole necklace of Cheerios. So that's a sensory activity that you can do, my friends. Now, I'd like to circle back to a few things I've talked about before, but I want to bring them up again. During the month of June, we've been learning about different artists. Some Indigenous artists, various Canadian artists, and if you look behind me here, you can see some of the paintings of Indigenous artists. Norval Morrisseau, Roy Henry Vickers, Jim Oskanigish, that's a hard one for me to say, Gail Sinclair. And today, I want to show you this group. These are Canadian artists who, in about 1920, about 100 years ago, they created a group called the Group of Seven. Their names are Franklin Carmichael, Lauren Harris, A.Y. Jackson, Frank Johnson, Arthur Lismer, J.E.H. McDonald, excuse me, and Frederick Varley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 great Canadian artists. And if you look closely at all of their paintings, you can see that they all love to paint outside, out in nature. So you could see the mountains and the water. You could see the tree, more trees, a field. Here's a whole field of wheat growing. You can see more mountains and snow and trees in fall, rock formations and flowers and trees. So for me, the significant thing about the group of 7 was that they did beautiful outdoor nature pictures. And that part I really liked. I just didn't like that they forgot to include women in their group. So yesterday, you might remember, I painted an Emily Carr painting. And Emily Carr wasn't part of the group of 7, but she painted a lot of pictures like the group of 7, lots of nature pictures with trees, and she also did totem poles. Now, the other person I want to introduce you to is, he was not in the group of 7, but he was also a very significant painter in Canada. His name is Tom Thomson. Here's his picture. And even though he wasn't in the group of 7, he also did beautiful nature pictures. Let's have a look. Here's one of his favorite paintings of, looks like tree and mountains in the background. What I love about Tom Thomson paintings, excuse me, is he painted a lot of pictures of here in Ontario where we live. So if you and your family go for a drive around the province of Ontario, you're likely to see the things that you see in a Tom Thomson painting. For example, I just showed you this, where you could see the hills and the tree, lots of water. He often painted around Algonquin Park. Here's another beautiful Tom Thomson painting. Beautiful rocks in Ontario, the Canadian Shield, which is very rocky. You could see the blue for the lake and the tall white birch trees. This is a very famous Tom Thomson painting. And here's one of my favorites. This is probably similar to if you go camping in Algonquin Park or Killarney Park, all these different parks that you can go camping and canoeing in. This is what you see. You see some rocky shoreline. You see some trees, often coniferous trees, the kind of trees that last all year. They stay green all year. And I love this painting because it has a canoe in it. And I love to go on canoe trips. So that's a Tom Thomson painting. And I want to circle back to something I showed you last week. Canoes and kayaks, but canoes in particular, I now want to talk about, they were invented by the Indigenous people who lived here in Ontario. They would use the birch, the bark off of a birch tree to make their canoe. Look, first they would make the frame, then they would add all these strips of birch from the birch tree. They would wrap it around the canoe, And then they would put on these pieces of wood to balance the canoe. And then they were ready to go out on the water with a paddle which they carved out of wood. And that, my friends, is a birch canoe. See, you can see the birch tree here. And that's where they pulled the birch off the birch tree to put on their canoe. That's amazing. What a great invention. So I thought today we could try making a picture like Tom Thomson. He loved to paint birch trees. So instead of painting today, I'm going to do what's called a ripped paper picture. I started first by, I painted my background blue. I painted that yesterday so that it was already prepared. And then I ripped some green paper that's sort of for grass or hill, a grass or a hill. And now I'm going to rip some of this beige paper. I'm going to rip it into strips like this. Rip. Awesome. There's a birch tree. Where's my glue stick? Here we go. And I put some glue on it. This is something you can make at your house. You can make a picture with birch trees. You can use ripped paper. You can also use ripped newspaper. If you get free newspapers at your house, they're great to use. Then there's my birch tree. And I would keep filling in lots and lots of birch trees that I've ripped. Maybe I'll put one more in for now. This time I'm going to do a tall one. Rip. I have to go slow so it doesn't rip too fast. I rip. Look at this one. Here's a tall birch tree. Let me put my glue on. Land of the silver birch, home of the beaver, where still the mighty moose wanders at bay. Blue lake and rocky shore, I will return once more. Boom diddy yada, boom diddy yada, boom, 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 boom. That's a song about land of the silver birch. So now I'm creating my birch trees. And then, just like the other day, I think I'm going to use my green Bingo Dabber. These come in so handy. I'm going to use my green Bingo Dabber to make my green leaves on my birch tree. Let me show you what I mean. I dab, dab, dab all around with my green to make my birch trees. So you could try this at your house. Or you could use any colors you want. These Bingo Dabbers are lots of fun to work with. So try using those. That's my glue stick lid. There we go. And here's my Bingo Dabber. There. Now I have something else to tell you about. In Canada, I was showing you that flag I have of Canada. We love the color red. Red and white together. I am going to try to show you something called string painting. going to try my best not to create a big mess here. I chose the wrong day to wear white. However, look what I've got in here. Red paint, and I've got a piece of string sitting in the red paint. This might get a little bit messy, but that's okay. That's all part of doing art, isn't it? We like to get a little bit messy. So this string is covered in red paint. And then I'm going to make the letters, I'm going to wrap the string all around my paper. Just a moment and I'll show you what I mean. Give me a minute here. It's a little difficult to do it because I don't have a table right in front of you. So now you can see I've put my red string on this paper. Okay? That's one step. The next step is to put another paper on top of it. I hope this works. Here's my paper. I'm putting it on top and I'm squishing it down. Squish, squish, squish it down, okay? I squished it down. And then I pull this string very slow and it should make a design. Let's see if it worked. Okay, I'm ready to try. Here I go. I'm going to pull my string very gently. Okay, for my first time, it's not bad. Let me just get this put up here. And then you get, this beautiful design on your paper. One of my girlfriends told me about that. So I thought, I'm going to try and make that beautiful design. Cool. Okay, my friends, let's go on to another topic. During the summer, I want all of you to take up the game of Uno. We play this a lot in class, and it's a great game for you to play with your family or your friends. Uno. And if you're not ready to play the game, you can use your deck of cards for sorting. You can sort them by color. Red, you can put all the red ones together, all the yellow together, all the blue together. You can also sort them by numbers. Put all the number 1s together, all the number 2, all the number 3, all the number 4. You can also put them in sequence order, like number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So play around with your Uno cards and think of some creative things to do with them. Okay, so that's the Uno cards. Here's my elastic. Oh, I think I've already told you the other day. Every day, practice stretching elastics in your hand. It helps build the muscle in your hand. And when you get good with one elastic, add another one, or 2, or 3. Put a few elastics on your hand. Here we go. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then try the other hand. Stretch, stretch, stretch. This hand has red paint all over it. stretch. You could do it. Stretch. And when you're finished practicing stretching, try putting them on and wrapping them around a paper towel roll. Okay? So that's an activity you can do. Here's another activity I think you're really good at. You probably have somewhere in your house some clothespins. Most families have some clothespins. And practice clip, clip, put them on, 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 and then take it off, 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 and off. The other thing is, in my bag here I have the numbers to 20. And you can practice putting on whatever number you pick. Oh, here's number 7. Here we go. First you look at the number and you match the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then take 7 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And go through a variety of numbers. Go all the way up to 20. Practice counting and matching clothespins to 20. So those are our number cards. And I want to circle back to one other theme we've talked about this month. The season of summer. Because 1 week to go, next Monday will be the beginning of summer. Actually, it starts on Sunday, the same day as Father's Day is the beginning of summer. And let's look at what happens in summer. This is one of the first things that happens in summer. You see the butterflies. The monarch butterflies come out of their cocoons, out of their chrysalis. Here it is coming out of the chrysalis. And you start to see monarch butterflies everywhere. What else happens in summer? Oh, you start to see ladybugs, salamanders. Now, I don't see these too often. You might also see a water lily on a lake or a river. You will see dragonflies in the summer. They come out and they eat all the mosquitoes. That's why I love dragonflies. Let's see what else happens in summer. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of summer, is that everything starts to grow, 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 grow. And here's the sequence. First, it's a seed. Second, it grows. Third, it comes out of the ground. Fourth, it comes bigger. Fifth, it gets bigger. Sixth, it gets much bigger. And seventh, the vegetable is ready to be picked. That's the sequence for growing it. Here's something I love to look at in summer. Beautiful sunflowers. They attract the birds. The birds love to go and eat the seeds out of a sunflower. Here's something else I love to look at in summer. Corn, fields of corn, and it's yummy to taste. And here's a bumblebee. And I keep telling you, my friends, bumblebees are really, really important. Try not to kill a bumblebee. We need the bumblebee to pollinate all the flowers, the fruits, the vegetables, so that they keep growing and they give us lots of fruits and vegetables to live off of. I think most of the students in my class love to go swimming. You might go to the beach in the summer. You might go to a cottage. You might go camping. You might even go down to the beach in downtown Toronto and go swimming. You might go swimming at a swimming pool. You might have fun going to one of those splash parks. You might have fun in your own yard with a sprinkler running through water. That's always fun in the summer. The beaches are open now, so you can go to them in Toronto. Oh, are you ready for this? Miss Coulterman's favorite, watermelon. In summer, I love to eat watermelon. And this also shows you that in summer, all of our vegetables get ripe. This looks like Saskatchewan. In the middle of Canada is the province of Saskatchewan. And that's where these gorgeous wheat fields grow. It's beautiful. We send wheat all over the world. We're good at that. Something we're really good at. And this is what the maple tree looks like in summer. It's just full of green. And it's fun to sit under the maple tree and get some shade. It's also fun to climb a tree if you know how to climb up inside of a tree. So those are some pictures about summer. I think we're all looking forward to summer now. Just a break from going to school. A break from Miss Coulterman. So as I say goodbye today, I want to show you something funny that I found. Oh, first of all, I want to show you these dragonflies again because I just think they're so pretty. Look at those gorgeous dragonflies. You'll see those around a lot in the summer. And they're okay, they don't bite you. Dragonflies do not bite, so they're fun. But sometimes when someone says goodbye to you, they might say, "See you later, alligator." So this whole poem is about different animals for saying goodbye. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Gotta go, buffalo. See you soon, raccoon. Be sweet, parakeet, a bird. Take care, polar bear. In a shake, grass snake. Hit the road, happy toad. Can't stay, blue jay. Bye-bye, butterfly. Give me a hug, ladybug. Toodly, toodaloo, kangaroo. Time to scoot, little newt. Till then, penguin. Adios, hippos. Give me a kiss, goldfish. Get in line, porcupine. Out the door, dinosaur. On the bus, octopus. And the last one says, to your house, quiet mouse. It's just kind of a fun poem with animals in it. That's kind of cool. I also want to tell you that the zoo in Toronto is opening up now. So hopefully you and your family can go to the zoo. Now, my very last activity for today, I promise, and you're going to say, oh, Miss Coulterman, you always show us this. It's Canadian money and how much can you buy with your Canadian money. For example, if you have a loonie or a toonie, loonies and toonies are fun to spend at the dollar store. There's not very much you can buy with just one loonie, but a toonie is worth $2. And so with a toonie, you can buy a donut, a hot chocolate, an ice cream, and from the dollar store you could probably get a bag of chips or a pop or a chocolate bar. Okay? However, if you've got $5, you've got a little bit more money. If you've got a $5 bill, this is what a $5 bill looks like in Canada. It's blue. It's got the number 5 on it. $5 can buy you some fries, a ride to and from somewhere on the TTC, on the bus or the subway. $5 can usually buy you something like a sandwich, a hot dog, or maybe even something like a milkshake. So that's what you could get if you have $5. Now, in Canada, the next money we have is purple. It's $10. Beautiful picture. And for $10, it gets you a little bit more. With $10, you can buy, let's say, a magazine. You can buy a hat. You could buy some pizza. You could buy a box of Chinese rice or food at the food court, or you can often, for $10, you might be able to get a burger and a small fries. However, if you're at the lunch court, at the food court at the mall, or if you're even at a coffee shop, you usually need about $15 or $20 to buy a lunch, to buy, let's say, a burger and fries and a drink, or a sandwich and fries. Often, it's between $15 and $20 for your lunch. So now you know a couple of things you can buy with your money. The next Canadian money is a $20 bill. 20, and it's green. $20 can often buy you things like a DVD, a movie, or a soccer ball. Places like Ripley's Aquarium often cost between $20 to $30. You could probably buy a basketball for $20, a CD of your favorite music, maybe a shirt, a simple shirt. You could go to if the movies open up soon, you could probably go to the movie theater and get a small popcorn with $20. Okay? However, if you happen to have $50, and in Canada, the $50 bill is pink. It's pink color, $50. With $50, you can get things a little bit more expensive. For example, you can buy pants, a sports hat, maybe a pair of shoes, a baseball glove, a nicer shirt, or maybe a summer coat or a spring coat. That's what you can get for about $50. The next Canadian money is a $100 bill. Sometimes Mr. B shows us these from his pocket. And the $100 bill is sort of this brownish color. If you want to go to some place like Canada's Wonderland, it's going to cost about $100, my friends. Or if you want to buy your favorite video game, they start at about $100 and they get more expensive from there. And then if you have more than $100, you need more than $100 to buy things like a cell phone, all the way up to $1,000, or a computer, or an Xbox, or a television, or to go on a trip on a plane. It usually costs somewhere up to $1,000. That's how expensive it is. And every week, your family has to buy groceries. You have to buy food for your house. And groceries for your house cost, oh boy, $100, $200, $300 sometimes a week. It can get very expensive for groceries. So that, my friends, is some Canadian money. Okay? And I'm going to close with my Canadian book. It's actually a good night book. So I'm going to say goodbye as we travel across Canada. Goodbye, Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland and Labrador are on the east coast where the Atlantic Ocean is. Goodbye, Nova Scotia, where you see this lighthouse. The boat tells the boats, don't come any closer, you're going to hit the rocks. Goodbye, Prince Edward Island. This is an island. Goodbye, New Brunswick. These are the Hopewell rocks, or often called the flower pot rocks. Goodbye, Quebec, La Belle Province. Goodbye, Ontario, with the CN Tower. Goodbye, Manitoba, with the Northern Lights. Goodbye. Oh, I think I missed Manitoba. Oh yeah, Manitoba. Goodbye, Saskatchewan, with the farms of wheat. Goodbye, Alberta, with farms for cattle, for beef cattle and buffalo, and mountains in the distance. Goodbye, British Columbia, with your big trees and your Rocky Mountains and your Pacific Ocean. Goodbye, Yukon, cold and mountains and northern lights. Goodbye, Northwest Territories, with rocks and water and inuksuks of rock. Goodbye, Nunavut, one of the territories for Canada. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you here tomorrow. Friends, I will remember you, think of you, play with you, and when another day is through, I'll still be friends with you. I'll see you online this afternoon in class. Goodbye, friends.